Nathan, disappointing that as well, wasn't it, given the way in which the game opened up and how you conceded the goal at the end?
Yeah, I mean, let's not beat around the bush. I don't think from start to finish that we were good enough. The difference between today and the game against Blackpool, night and day, and like I say, I'm not sure we perhaps deserve to come away with anything the way we performed today, and we know that as a group.
The manager talked about concentration maybe at the end. Was that a big thing you felt maybe from where you were on the pitch?
Potentially concentration, consistency, it's becoming a problem. Wigan to Barnsley, Blackpool to today. We need to find a way to be consistent with our performances, because the other night we were brilliant and tonight not good enough at all.
The defending obviously is always a concern when you let in goals like that, but I suppose, and you as one of the players out there who's experienced, you know exactly what to do to remedy that. Can you be a big part of addressing that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as defenders, first and foremost, clean sheets is the first thing. And like I say, it's not good enough, especially to concede at that time. Even after the way we've played, we've got our noses in front, and I think good teams are able to manage that and get through it, even though you're not playing well. Because, like I say, as a team, you're not going to play well every week. But when you get your noses in front, you have to have a little bit more nous, a little bit more know-how to go through and collect points away from home.
You obviously had the responsibility of helping out Ben, who was playing out there, and you did that as well on Friday as well. That's, again, part of the captain's role, isn't it? But even those two lads went off at half-time, it's no reflection on where they are in their development, I suppose.
Absolutely not. Two young lads come in from the youth team, started, played absolutely out the skin on Friday night, and then come in and rightly so kept the shirts. Got took off at half-time, but like you say, no reflection on their trajectory, and I think they've both got bright futures, and definitely bright sparks to look forward to.
The run has come to a bit of an end, but you've been a little bit more consistent in terms of picking up points over the last few weeks or so. Do you feel that maybe a corner has been turned, or is there still much more work to do to get back to where you can be?
Yeah, if we think we're where we want to be right now, we'd be kidding ourselves. We want to be much higher, we want to be much more consistent, we want to be playing better week in and week out, and that's the type of team we are. We always strive for better, and we always want to perform better each week, no matter on our last performance. We want to better that by 1%, 2%, 10%, 50%, whatever that may be. We're not going to rest on our laurels and think we've cracked it.
And it's a matter of getting back out on the training pitch now. The schedule calms down a little bit, so you can do that and hopefully put into practice some of the plans and come back at it at Charlton next week.
Yeah, definitely. I think schedule's been super hectic there last year. But like you say, we've got a full week now to go to the training ground, rest, recover, work on things that which can make us better, and like I say, put it into plan next Saturday.